What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Devin and I hope that you will consider sticking around and subscribing. If you're not new, as always, welcome back. You know I love you. Sorry, I had a hair in my mouth. So for today's video, very simple. We are going to be doing another look with my new Mario Master Mattes The Neutrals palette. This is not the original one. This is the one that he just recently released. You know, when I get a new palette, I just want to do more than one look with it. So I have been really enjoying playing around with this, and we are going to do this look that you see on my eyes today. Now, you might notice that there is a shimmer on my eye. I did also incorporate one of my Super Shock shimmers, but something that I think is really great about a matte palette like this is that it can really be an anchor in your makeup routine, and you have pretty much any matte you might need if you are into neutral, like, or even a little bit more cool toned shades, like an undertone. And then you can incorporate your single shadows, your shimmers, your favorite shimmers from other palettes in with this to get whatever look you might be wanting. So I wanted to do that because I do have a bunch of these neutral Super Shock shadows from Colourpop that I have been wanting to use, and I just feel like a palette like this is the perfect companion to a product like this. So if you're interested, I do this entire look on camera today, including my face makeup. So if you want to see how I got this look, then let's get right into it right now. All right, you guys, let's get into it. I've already done my brows and primed my eyelids off of camera just because I feel like I've done that a bunch in my recent videos and you guys know the deal. So we're gonna do another look with our new Mario Mattes palette today. Do I have inspo? No, not at all. So we're winging it. So I'm actually not going to use eye tapes today. I want to do something like Smoky, but something that's a little bit more rounded as opposed to like angled out this way. We'll see how that goes. So I'm trying to remember which colors I used in the last video versus which ones I have not used yet. So let's come into this shade right here. I'm picking this up on a JH50 from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collection. And what I'm gonna try to do with this is just start mapping out more of a circular shape with my eyes. So I picked up that product like right on the tip of this brush, and then what I'm doing is just tapping it through my crease and just building a half circle around my eye. And I'm not worried about being too neat with this. The most important thing is that I'm getting the pigment built up as much as I want it to be on the eye first, and then we're gonna blend it out. Okay, next I'm gonna take a Fox 1 brush from Sigma and Brianna Fox, and I'm gonna come into this shade right here. And since this shade is a little bit lighter, I just wanna use this to blend out that color that we were just working with, soften that line a little bit, and just work it a little bit further up towards my brow. So again, I'm really trying to keep more of a circular shape with this look. So instead of taking it all the way out this way, like I normally like to do, I really am trying to stay in this little half circle right around my eye socket. Okay, so just blend that out until you are happy with it. And then now we're gonna add some smokiness. So let's do this shade down here. And I'm gonna work that into the outer corner. So I'm just using the side of my brush to pack it in, and then also using the top of that brush to work it up towards the crease as well. We've already built a lot of smokiness and blended a lot in the crease already, so I don't want to take this up too high because I think we've already done a good job of building depth there. But that being said, I do want this darker color to still blend in with the others. So once I've built it up to the depth that I want it to be, I'm just going to take the top of that brush and just lightly wiggle right here, like in the actual crease of my eye. And then just taking my Fox 1 brush that we had that lightest shade on, and no extra product, I'm just really blending the edges here so we have a nice soft diffused blend. Okay, so now I have this really beautiful shimmer from Colourpop. This is one of their Super Shocks. Ugh, just look at that. That looks stunning. It is called A Little Quarky, not Quirky. It's spelled like quirky with an A. Here, I'll show you the name. There it is. This is an ultra glitter Super Shock, and I am just gonna get this on my finger and hopefully be able to get it on my eyelid with my nails. So this is just going to give it a little extra something. I mean, if you've watched my channel at all, you know I love shimmer. I like a good matte look, but like I love a shimmer, you know? Let me see if I can get a little closer so you guys can see how dimensional that looks. I just think it looks so pretty. And I feel like the undertone of that goes really well with the tones that we've used from the Mario palette too. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Okay, I feel like I've gotten that on there as much as I possibly can with my finger, with my nails getting in the way. So I'm just gonna use, this is a Sigma E55. I'm just gonna use an eyeshadow brush to try to spread it around and get like in the little crevices. Super Shocks are not the best with brushes, to be honest. They are much better applied with your finger if you've never tried this formula before, but going to do my best to just make this a little bit neater and more even across my eyelid with the brush. So this Super Shock formula is definitely gorgeous, and we know that we love Colourpop on this channel because it's also a very good price point for the quality of product that they make. But to me, that's like the biggest downfall with this formula, is that it's better applied with your finger, and if you do like to do your nails or get your nails done like me, they can be kind of hard to work with. Or just if you like to get a little bit more precise, you know, but I think we're looking pretty good. And then really quick, I'm gonna take my brush that we were using for this matte shade in the outer corner, and just no extra product, just blend along that line where the shimmer and the matte meet, just because we don't want any harsh lines. We want them to get along and mix well together. We don't want the shimmer to overpower the matte or the matte to overpower the shimmer. We want just a nice fade there. Okay, I don't have a ton of fallout, but I did get a little messy with that Super Shock under here just from trying to apply it with my finger, so I'm just gonna clean that up. Okay, I am going to go ahead and do my face makeup now, and I think what we'll do today is that I will show you what I'm doing, but I'll just speed you through it. So I'm not gonna talk through this part. I'll just, you know, fast forward through, show you what I'm using, put a little music to it, and then we'll come back, we'll do the usual, we'll finish the eyes, we'll do lashes and lips, and then we'll be done. So let's go ahead and do our face makeup. Okay, you guys, the majority of the rest of our makeup is done. I'm feeling a lot more put together, feeling a lot better about the way we're looking right now. So I'm really quick gonna do a little bit of eyeliner in the waterline. This is the shade Hustla from the Colourpop BFF Cream Gel Liners. Disclaimer, I have no idea if this is still available or not. I have had this for a little bit in Colourpop. Like, they always have this formula, but they are semi-regularly changing the colors that they have in stock of this, if that makes sense. But it's just, I'll show you on the back of my hand. It's got a little bit of like micro glitter in it. I'm not sure if that's gonna pick up on camera, but it's a really cool kind of gunmetal-y, silvery color. And I think it will go really well with the undertones that we already have on the eyes. So I'm just really quick gonna run this through my waterline. Next, I'm gonna come into this shade right down here. This was the darkest shade that we used on the top lid, and I'm gonna take this on a Sigma E15. This is just a nice flat definer brush, which is gonna help us get nice and close to the lash line. And I'm just gonna start tapping this and pressing it in right underneath the waterline, like right up against where we just put that eyeliner. And I'm not gonna take this all the way in. I'm gonna look straight into my mirror and stop right where my iris on the inner corner stops. So right about here is where I'm stopping. I'm not taking it all the way in. Okay. I like it. Let's get some lashes on. So for lashes, I have been having a habit lately of putting my lashes back into their packaging upside down. But for lashes today, I want to use this set from the Kiss Lash Couture Muses collection. This is the name of the style. I want to say that it's pronounced Noblesse. Could be wrong, not sure. But I am just going to pop these on the eyes. They are a nice rounded lash. They're not super tapered. You have the longest pieces in the middle and then a little bit shorter on either side, which is just going to complement the rounded eye that we have going on with our eyeshadow today. Okay, these lashes are so good. I love them. I feel like I need to get like 5 backup pairs. This is gonna be like my new favorite, wear all the time, use them for every look lash. Now, the question is, what lip do we wanna do? And I actually have not picked out a lip yet because I really had no idea like how the look was gonna turn out. So I'm gonna go pick out a lip combo real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, this lip combo looks good in my head. We will see how it turns out, but I think in my last video with the Mario palette, I did more of a beigey nude. So I wanna go for more of a pinky nude for this look because I do feel like the undertones, they're a little bit more neutral, they're a little bit cooler, and I feel like it lends itself well to a really nice pink leaning nude lip. So first I'm gonna use my Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the shade Oh Snap. I feel like this is a classic. This color has been around forever, and it's a really perfect like mauvey nude. So I'm gonna line my lips with that. Okay, yeah, this is such a great color. Every time I use it, I remember why I like it so much. But yeah, can you guys see how it's definitely pink leaning, but it's still neutral enough to be a nude. Like, it's not super pink, but it's got that beautiful neutral pinky undertone. I really, really love this. I feel like if you're somebody who feels like Pillow Talk leans a little bit too warm for you, like that's not a good pinky nude for you, try Oh Snap by Colourpop because I feel like you might like it. Okay, for lipstick, I'm gonna use this beautiful thing right here. This is from Pat McGrath and it is in the shade Negligee. Again, just a beautiful pink leaning nude. And then I'm gonna top it off with Fenty. This is a Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Sweet Mouth. Oh my gosh, this gloss formula. It just gets me every time. It feels so nice. Just for for fun, to finish this off, I am going to give myself a light spritz of the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I have just been feeling so dry since we moved back to Pennsylvania, and my face just needs a little extra hydration. So here we go. Something else I will just buy over and over and over again. I love this setting mist for hydration and for like absorbing powderiness. It just feels fresh. Like, it's such a good name for this. Pretty Fresh is such a good name for this because that's exactly how it feels on the face. It just feels so refreshing. Oh, okay, you guys, here is the final look. I love it, especially for not really having any idea, like having, we'll say I didn't have any idea. I had somewhat of a vision coming into this, but I just knew that I wanted to use this palette again. I knew that I wanted to use a Super Shock. These lashes, honestly, I think just make the look. These are so, so good. I know so many bridal makeup artists that use this like set of lashes, which is actually how I stumbled upon it. I saw a couple people using them and I was like, I need to try those. And then I tried them and I was like, these are so good. So that is the look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope that you learned something. If you also have been testing out this palette, definitely let me know your thoughts on it. I mean, I really like it. Do I think it's revolutionary? No, it's an all matte neutral palette. But as far as the formula, the way it applies, the way the colors blend out, like the way that the colors coordinate with each other, just the versatility for every day if you are somebody with a neutral or cool undertone to your skin. I think this is a really great everyday palette for you if you like mattes or if you're looking for something to kind of anchor your eyeshadow routine with some other shimmers and some other palettes that you might have. I feel like you really can't go wrong with this. If you're a makeup artist, 100% yes. I don't need to tell you. If you're a makeup artist, I don't need to tell you why this is beneficial to you. I think you can just tell by looking at it, but you know, Mario himself is a makeup artist, right? In many ways, he is the makeup artist and he knows what he's doing. So I don't really have too much else to say about that palette. It's just good. And if it speaks to you, I think you should get it. So with all of that being said, that is going to be it from me today. So if you have gotten this far and you have not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any future uploads from me. I'm a tutorial girl at heart. So if you like a good old-fashioned, old school style YouTube makeup tutorial, that is what I am here to deliver for you because that is what I love so much. So definitely subscribe if that is what you're into. There will be a lot more of that coming from me. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I am at glambydevyngregorio on both of those platforms. Instagram is where you will see a lot more of my client work, and then TikTok we're still figuring out. It's kind of just me playing around on there right now, but those are places where you can find me in between YouTube videos. Except for right now. Right now I am detoxing from both of those platforms. It is mid-March when I'm filming this and I will be logged out of those platforms until Easter. So basically until April, until the end of March. Just, you know, I think it's a good thing. I think a lot of good comes from social media. I also think it's a very good thing to detox from it and separate yourself from it and clear your mind from it as well. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a little Instagram and TikTok fast, but we will pick it up again after that. So thank you guys so much for watching. And with that, I will catch you in my next one. Mwah. Love you. Bye.